All right, what's up, everybody? We are a little later than I anticipated. Had to get some other things taken care of that kind of got delayed out of my control, but we are good to go, and welcome. This is release day for Heritage Baseball. Not the biggest product, of course, but a pretty fun product, much less expensive product, and one that we have some shots at some pretty sick on-card autos from some big stars. Big rookies, big stars. A lot of fun on this one, man. World Baseball Classic final last night. I don't want to get into all that. We may have lost, but, in some ways we still won. It's Venezuela. Dumb jokes. We are ready to go. Let's do this thing. Without further ado, we got a lot of cards to go through here. So we're going to get started. We're going to be live in about 3 hours with the number 2 of this. Both are sold out. Both are all paid up. Really appreciate that. Didn't have to really send out any payment reminders to anybody. That makes life a whole lot easier. Thank you, guys. Right, there is a link in the chat to our Facebook group. That is where we sell PYTs at some of the best prices in the industry. Preaching the choir here. You guys know this already. But just in case anybody's stumbling upon this and does not know, there you have it. What's up, John? Good luck to you. And yes, good luck to everybody. We're probably going to go pack by pack on this. Just it's easier to make sure we don't miss anything that way. It'll be a little slower than usual for that reason, but not a big deal. And by the way, these rip a whole lot easier than they did last year, which is very, very nice news for yours truly. So obviously won't be reading out the base cards, and I go a little quicker as we go. Occasionally there could be a little image variation, and it has a little notation there. Variation, there's different ones, and sometimes they are hard to catch. That get off with the blue spackle there. And Shane Bieber with the dark gray. I'm just going to call them grays. So occasionally we got that. It's possible I missed something, of course, in this product. Obviously all cards do ship, so you'll get it in the end either way. But also what I'm going to do is go through the pile at the end of each. So All-Star Ohtani. At the end of each box. Just quickly go through the back. We'll take 30 seconds or so and try to make sure we catch anything I might have missed. All right, Clubhouse Collection Relic here. Game used for Matt Shaw. Little bat relic. And got a Chrome, Zach McKinstry. All the relics, autographs, numbered hits, and short prints will get top loaded. Turn back the clock there. Maybe. And certainly some of these others, such as these right here, will be sleeved up along with the dark grays and all that, but they won't be in the recap there. All right, Christian Montez, little blue spackle rookie, Michael Taylor. Great. So generally going to go a little faster there like that. We got a blue chrome here, numbered to 150 for Braxton Ashcraft there for the Pirates. Trey Sweeney, blue spackle, and O'Neal Cruz chrome. Chrome here for Trey Sweeney. Obviously, there are going to be some cards like this that we're going to have to take care of a random for at the end. I'm just going to set that aside for now, but generally we'll do just one overall, all-encompassing for those kind of things. We got Mike Yastrzemski on the blue spackle there, and Kobe Mayo on the gray. So let's do one and be like, okay, well, we'll split them as evenly as possible, and then we'll do the random to determine who would get the extra or who would get any hits. Zach Galoff, Chrome, and Giancarlo Stanton. Enterprise insert Jordan Stanton on the gray. We take care of that in the most fair way I can come up with anyway. Spencer Torkelson on the blue spackle. Be specific on this pack since didn't see a hit, but there are these short prints. You get eight per box, I believe. So that's rookie shortstops card number 390. Doesn't seem like much of a short print, but that one is more short printed than the others. All right, Starling Marte, blue spackle Davis Schneider on the gray. And this is Johnny Bench. Johnny Bench with this kind of cool insert. Ready and action insert, Johnny Bench. Nolan Shanawa, Chrome. Oh, all right. That's going to be Juan Beniquez. I'm not going to pretend I know who that is, but that is from the original set. That's a buyback from the 77 set. So going out to the Rangers right there. Got Jaron Duran with the blue spackle and Joan Duran with the gray parallel. Chrome, Harrison Bader, and Gavin Lux on the gray. Dane Myers on the blue spackle. And this is going to be a gray for some different rookie shortstops right there. Put it that way. I'll put that separate. Excuse me. So again, we do have to random that for the 4 teams of the end. Jordan Beck. That's out of 77 right there. Kind of cool. Nice looking orange heritage parallel. 21 out of 77. Jordan and Beck. And we got a chrome refractor here for Bradley Rodriguez there for the Padres. All right, last pack here for box number 1. I was getting a little antsy getting a numbered card there. Raw power there for Roman Anthony. All right, I'm going to do basically going to take 30 seconds here. So show you when we come up with one. It's a little harder because of the inserts now, but I guess it might take a little longer. But we're going to do this between each box just because there are these very tough to spot variations here and there in this product. I don't know if we're going to get 1 or 10 in the case, but I think it's worth doing this. Find a little better way. Maybe it'll be easier this way. Yeah. All right, none of them in that box there. Do want to be clear that I'm not really pulling out the short prints, the card numbers 350 to 400 that are short printed. That's just a little too tedious when you do it in the middle of this. It's always odd to me how they choose seemingly the most random cards for those short prints. March Madness starts tomorrow, everybody. Hope y'all got your brackets ready. I haven't even started on mine. Literally haven't started. And by the way, we do plan to ship all these out tomorrow. That is the anticipated plan there. Cole Reagan's on the blue spackle. Owen Casey on the dark blue rookie there, and or the dark gray, excuse me. And Shohei Ohtani here with the blue, I guess, ready set action insert. So some of those are blue, some are black. I'm not sure if that's a short printed, if that's one's a little short printed, or just certain players have one or the other. Jacob Young Chrome. Guess that's something hopefully I'll figure out by the end here. Blue spackle for Logan Webb, and one of those dark gray parallels for one of the 4 rookies there. Alec Bowman Chrome, and Freddie Peralta, dark gray. Zach Galen, Spackle, Yander Diaz, dark gray. All right, so parallel to 77 coming up here. It is going to be Cal Raleigh. Cal Raleigh for the Mariners on the record breaker card here. Number, looks like 63 out of 77. 63. Was that the number in the end, or was it 62? Feel pretty dumb for not remembering exactly. Jackson Jobe, Chrome. Anybody out there tell me, is it 63 or 62? I hope it was 63. If so, that is definitely extra cool on that card. It's very close. One of the other Raw Power, Caglione. What was that dinger number in the end last year? We have the password. Password on the blue spackle. Scooball and Schemes on the dark gray dual there. Matt Shaw. Hey, we got ink, and it's a nice one. Matt Shaw, that's cool. And your cup card. On-card autograph, not numbered there, but Matt Shaw. Cubbies, nice hit. Nick Kurtz, Chrome. I'm going to call it nice. I know he's not technically a rookie anymore for Shaw. I'm so used to seeing him as a rookie. All right, light blue spackle on the random here. I'm not going to read them all out. We got Ellie De La Cruz on the dark gray. Oh, definitely have some color here. This is going to be the 25. Davis Schneider, Blue Jays, number 1 out of 25 right there. 1 of 25. Orange Chrome. Right. Blue spackle rookie here, Anthony Siegler, Brewers. And the refractor, Lennon Sosa, Chrome refractor. White Sox. Chrome Gleyber Torres. For the Red Sox, really wish this was easy. These were easy to read. Carlos Narvaez, the blue Chrome, or the blue spackle there. Just a base card for Durbin. Bradley Rodriguez there. Dark gray. The blue on blue, man. A little tough. All right. Luis Severino Chrome and Edwin Diaz. And we got Dave Parker on the reenaction insert. Last pack of box number 2 here. Bryce Eldridge with the blue spackle rookie. All right. Let's take a moment here. Hopefully find us a nice short prep. I gotta train my eyes exactly where to look on every one of these. Variations, short print, variation, what have you. Different things there. Oh, there's one. I'm just going to set it there. It is Nick Kurtz, so that's cool. Nick Kurtz. Going to have a variation of sorts. Probably not going to be another one in the box, I would think, but I'm still going to look. So this is image variation. Image variation for Nick Kurtz and the A's. Nice hit right there. Pamela. That's why we do this little check. All right, box 2 is done. Nice Kurtz. Moving on to box 3. So Layla will be up here on the side in just a little bit, catching up and top loading everything. We weren't all ready for that recap at the end. O'Neal Cruz and Sandy Alcantara parallels. I'm just going to go with that, just parallels instead of every single time saying blue spackle or dark gray, whatever. They're parallels. Nathan Eovaldi, game used mem. Nathan Eovaldi there for the Rangers. And Chrome, Caglione. There's Jacques. Devers and Sale parallels. Got a refractor here. It is Denzel Clark. Denzel Clark for the A's. Justin Martinez, and then Hyseon Kim on the Chrome. Gunner Chrome. Gunner couldn't get it done last night. Gabriel Marino and Thomas Sagasi parallels. Bubba Chandler, rookie refractor there. Clayton Kershaw, and then on the ready in action, Carl Yastrzemski. Mickey Moniak. Parallel. Got one of the quad rookies. It's Blue Spackle, Luis Angel Acuna. And then ready in action, the black there, Kyle Seals. Justin Martinez, crew. Brendan Donovan. And then 10 years ago, what do we got going on here? All right, turn back the clock. I obviously should know this player. Oh, Beltran, Carlos Beltran. There you go. Dark gray pearl. I don't think we have any black pearl. I think they've all been dark gray so far. We have Patrick Bailey on the chrome. Jacob Wilson there, dark gray. By the way, I think I am going to start stacking these. Kind of looks like a big variation. It's not. I'm going to start stacking these next box. I thought I wasn't going to do it at the start, but I think that's going to be fine, especially since we're going through at the end of each box. Dylan Beavers. And then little Dodgers duel right there. Yamamoto and Freeman. Dylan Dingler on the refractor. And Enterprise Holiday. All right, let's go through the backs. The exciting part. Pretty good last box, finding that Kurt's image variation here, but curious those who have seen a whole case broken so far. Maybe nobody here has, though. It did just come in. Oh, we got one. Francisco Lindor. So that's going to be your All-Star variation or something like that. Got the NL All-Star right down there. Well, that's what it is. It is very short printed there. Okay, there you go. So we did find that 2 out of the 3 boxes, so maybe it will be about 8 or 10 in the case. I was going to say, I'm curious if those who have seen some know about how many of those we find per case, but still early in the release, who knows. Alright, like I said, I am going to stack them up now. think that's going to be perfectly fine. Very, very slight increase in speed. All right, box number 4. Good luck. That is going to be Owen Casey there. The blue ready in action. We got a refractor for Ryan Jeffers. Parallels here for Ryan O'Hearn and Matt McLean. A lot going on there real fast. Make sure I don't miss anything. Chris Sale on the Chrome and Kyle Teal. Dark gray parallel. And right there is a buyback. Since he wins 2nd straight World Series, well, obviously that's going to go to the Reds. You can just tell, like, man, how paper thin and stuff it is. Soft. Buyback from 77. We got Jesus Sanchez and Lars Nootbaar parallels. Jared Jones, Chrome. Parallels for Luis Morales and Evan Carter. Enterprise, Lindor. Jordan. Blue Spackle. Clayton Kershaw, Chrome. Jose Ramirez, parallel. Enterprise, Tovar. Zach Neto and Dylan Dingler parallels. Just an Anthony base. We can go ahead and put that in the sleeve pile. Cody Clemens refractor. Lou Bob and then Randy Rosarina Chrome. We do have a green parallel here to 99. That is Adolis Garcia, 24 out of 99. Green. Parallels for Yainer Diaz and Jacob Young. And Clubhouse Collection Relic here game use Vlad Jr. for the Blue Jays. Chrome for Shota. And parallels for Ryan Pepiot and Denzel Clark. All right, see if we can continue the trend and find us a variation of sorts. Maybe not this box. All right, 2 for 4 on finding that. Moving on here to box number 5. Coming up, guys, we have, of course, we're doing these 2 PYTs today. We have a Bowman's Best, one more 2-case player break of that coming up this weekend. Auctions will end Sunday for that, and it'll break on Monday. My apologies, but we do not have any more PYTs of that product to do. It's going to be the player break. It's a thick pack. It's a thick relic or something. After that, though, we don't really have... Well, that's a really thin pack, so maybe they just balanced it out. After that, we don't really have anything on the immediate horizon. I will say, I know Disney Neon, a product I'm really not that familiar with. We're going to get some of that in. I believe it comes out April 10th. So yeah, there's a good 2.5 week stretch there. We'd probably be doing breaks, something along those lines. Unless there's some surprise release in the middle that I don't know about that we aren't getting. Obviously, we don't get in every release. It's just not how it works with us. But hey, we are also on the immediate horizon here of licensed football. That's kind of exciting. Plus, if anybody saw that Bowman basketball release, I'm pretty excited for that one. It's a mix of men's, women's, college first Bowmans and stuff, and also pro. It looks like rookies, maybe some stars. I'm not exactly sure, but either way, should be a super fun product. Been announced. Don't know exactly when it's coming out. So some fun stuff on the horizon, but not that much immediately here. All right, Enterprise TJ Case. Refractor here for Jeff McNeil. We got Jonah Tong and Reese Olson parallels. Bobby Witt Jr. refractor. Jacob DeGrom. Dark gray there. TJ Friedel. And Kodai Senga parallels. Chrome for Riley Green. JP Crawford, Jacob Mizurowski parallels. And we got Owen Casey there with the blue ready in action. Mackenzie Gore parallel. Gustin Ramirez Chrome, Cade Cavalli. And then Ellie De La Cruz here on the ready in action black. Again, I don't think there's anything different between the red and black. It's just certain players or certain colors there. Cal Raleigh, parallel, and Luis Garcia Jr. parallel as well. And there's our relic game used mem for Matt Olson. Matt Olson on the black, or excuse me, on the bat relic, not black, bat relic. Robert Suarez refractor. Nolan Shanwell parallel, and Andre Granillo Chrome. Spencer Green refractor. This is Pete Alonso and Brett Beatty. Mets parallels. Clubhouse Collection game used mem for Jeremy Pena there. All right, so we got 2 relics in the box. That's cool. Brian Reynolds Chrome. And Max Fried parallel, and then it's gonna be random. Garrett Crochet and Logan Webb. Just a Roman Anthony base rookie there. All right, let's look through this pile here. Hopefully we can get back on track and find another variation. No, that's it. All right, so 2 for 5 now. We are just looking at one auto so far, so hopefully that'll pick up. That's another thing I'm curious on. I'm assuming there's like 4 to 6 per case. Hopefully that picks up soon. The autograph so far is just Matt Shaw. Matt Shaw so far. All right, good luck here. So we got Mike Trout here on the ready in action, and that seems like a little different coloring there. I have a darker blue again. I don't think that's anything special. Kenley Jansen. Refractor. Got Jordan Walker and Hurston Waldrop parallels. Carson Williams, Chrome Rookie, and Paul Skeens parallel. And we got another buyback here. Dave Kingman. Dave Kingman with the 77 buyback. Sasaki parallel, and Tyler Stevenson as well. That's our third original there from 77. Jeremy Pena. This one is a black parallel. This is definitely noticeably darker than the others. So I'm really not sure. I've heard rumors. I mean, I know the blacks in the past have sometimes been out of 50, even though they're not numbered here. But I think that's the first one I've seen here. So that's actually black. It's the dark gray. So there you go, Pena. Eugenio Suarez there with the chrome. William Contreras and Tariq Skubal parallels. Raw power there. Common era. It's not numbered. This one is numbered. Jackson Jobe out of 150. 70 of 150 on the blue chrome. Jobe for the Tigers. And Randy Rosarina, dark gray. Caglione Enterprise. Parallel for Bryce Harper. Turn back the clock card. We got Sal Frelick on the dark gray. Chrome Ballesteros. That's Roman Empire right there. Roman Empire. All right. So there's your nickname short print. Hey, I caught one before having to look at the backs. Roman Empire for Roman Anthony. Very cool. Nice hit for the Red Sox there. Kevin. We got Patrick Bailey on a blue spackle, and Hunter Goodman refractor. And Roman Anthony on the chrome rookie here. Brenton Doyle, Ozzy Albies parallels. Clubhouse Collection game used relic Agustin Ramirez. For the Marlins there, Robinson Pena, chrome rookie. Caglione on the blue spackle rookie. Kyle Tucker, dark gray. And right there, that is going to be, let's say Carlos Beltran, right? Yeah, Carlos Beltran on the light blue. All right, light blue spackle. Let's do the back check here. That was box number 6, bringing us to the midway point. Now, we did find the Roman Anthony in real time. Oh, well, there's another one. Drake Baldwin. You can see what that word says with your phone or whatnot. But we got some sort of variation for Drake Baldwin. Guess I could just look to the front. Maybe I could have told it either way.
Banner?
Hmm?
This?
Yeah.
Banner.
Banner. Oh, it's a banner variation. Okay, so that's a banner variation here for Drake Baldwin. Oh, there you have it. I don't know exactly what's going on there, but banner variation. That's it, Michael. So there's actually been 2 in this box, so I'll be very, very surprised if we find a third, but I'm still going to check it. All right, halfway through the case. That was box number 6. This will be 7. Still just the one auto. Decent number of variations and stuff, though. That's cool. So then we'll have a recap of all the refractors, the relics, autographs, the image variations and such, and all numbered bits as well. Buybacks, you know, all that good stuff. So that was just the first half. Let's get to box number 7 here, kick off the second and better half, right? Nolan Ryan there, dark blue on that insert, but again, I think that's just the base insert. Drake Baldwin on the chrome. Curtis Mead and J.P. Crawford parallels. Freddie Freeman and Reese Hoskins parallels. Another buyback here, another vintage. It is Ed Herman there for the Stros. Ed Herman with the vintage buyback. Nathan Eovaldi and Mitch Keller parallels. Bryce Terang, so that's going to be the black parallel there. Bryce Terang, only second black parallel we've seen in the case. So again, they could be a print run of 50. I'm really unsure on that. Patel Marte, chrome. But they're certainly way rarer than these grays. We have Caden Dana and Aroldis Chapman there, parallels, and Aaron Judge on that action insert. Maurice Olson, parallel. J-Rod on the chrome and Vlad Jr. gray. Aaron Judge there with the Ready in Action insert. And there's a blue spackle for Skeens and Scooble. Dalton Varsho, dark gray. You got the full set. They ended up in your bikes, but sounds about right. Set from 1977 there. Christian Montez, chrome rookie. I never did that. I mean, I grew up in the late 80s. That was when I was like, you know, well, I really started collecting when I was like 10 and 92. But Mark Vientos, spackle, and Luke K. Shaw refractor. But I never did the bike thing. Chase Meadroth refractor. Spackle here, Estevez and Suarez. Cole Wilcox, dark gray. Be a little more careful on that. And Clubhouse Collection relic here for Jose Altuve. Stros. Got a Chroma Jackson Merrill. And Andrew Abbott and Matt Wallner parallels to close out the box. Let's take our look through the backs. Some of us are a bit older. Yeah, you date yourself pretty well when you are specific with the set and the spokes, you know. You know what you're doing. I'm no spring chicken myself. In fact, I'm gonna be even older tomorrow. Only dupes in the spokes. That's how it went. Only the dupes. So So back in 52, the kid, he already had a Mantle rookie, so you know, second one just goes in these books. All right, box number 8 coming up here. Looks like an orange chrome to 25 there. Pretty thick back here. Probably a relic. Alright, this will be box 8. Good luck. We got Rod Carew there. Reading action insert. Robert Hassel, chrome. Jazz Chisholm Jr. and Robbie Ray parallels. And oh, that is a variation right there. First, oh, it's gonna be an A's rookie. All right, on the next one. But first off, we got Gunnar. I believe that's image variation right there. Yeah, Gunnar Henderson image variation. And then Luis Morales. Luis Morales, 1 out of 25. Both of the orange chromes we've hit are 1 out of 25. 1 out of 25 on the orange chrome Morales. Austin Martin, dark gray. Tanner Bybee and Alejandro Kirk. Parallels. Oh, okay. That has to be, I would hope that has to be on purpose. That's a little weird. I'm trying to figure this out. So that's Brenton Doyle. There's just no way that is just like a miscut something. That has to be on purpose, but it doesn't say anything right here. So I'm not sure what we're calling that. Perforation parallel, something like that. I mean, that's interesting. That has to be. That cannot be just a damage card. Decal Edge. All right, there we go. Thanks, guys. Decal Edge for Brenton Doyle. That was unique. Maybe it's 1 per case or so. Decal Edge. Corbin Carroll Refractor. Appreciate the help there, Justin. Mike Burrows and Mike Totman parallels. Nick Kurtz on the raw power. Let's see, that's going to be Yamamoto there for the Dodgers on the blue spackle. Brian Rocchio chrome and David Bednar. Got Enterprise Jacob Wilson. Bednar on the dark gray. So that's another Dodgers. I believe that's Freeman right there. But anyway, Dodgers sweep. The blue spackle, Ryan Jeffers dark gray. Max Fried chrome. Harrison Bader on the blue spackle. Easier to turn around than read that writing on that. You know how they did the blue on blue. Carlos Correa refractor. Andrew Abbott chrome. And last stack here for the box. More championship cards there. Springer, the blue, light blue. Lane Thomas, dark gray. Jose Altuve, our first numbered autograph. 20 of 77 on the red ink. Altuve, nice hit for the Stros. You go, Ed. Very nice. Chrome Mark Vientos. And Zach McKinstry and Lennon Sosa parallels close out the box. Variation hunt. Additional variation hunt, I should say, since we did find the one in this box already. Did have a box with 2, so you never know. Looking for those variations, Justin, in case I missed one. Has the print right there. We've caught a couple on the front as we went, and we've also caught, I think, 3 or 4 on the backs as we went through the backs. Caught Nick Kurtz in box number 2. Anyway, just a lot easier to go through them and do that check afterwards than try to find some of these variations are very tough to tell. The old deckle edge. Hey, learned a new word today. Oh, you got a deckle edge Otani rookie? How have I not seen that before? That's been in heritage most years. Not the first time we've broken it. Maybe they're rarer than one per case. All right, box number 9. Nico Horner and Michael Busch parallels. Yamamoto Chrome. Trevor Rogers and Ezekiel Tovar parallels. Reggie Jackson on the Ready in Action insert. Brian Wu Chrome. Enterprise Roman Anthony. Isbell Chrome. Mick Abel and Shane Smith parallels. Chrome for Hunter Brown, Bryson Stott, dark gray. Spackle Cow Rally, Kyle Schwarber. Ryan Weathers, dark gray. We do have another red autograph here right on top. It is Jim Palmer. Jim Palmer, not numbered though, but red ink, Jim Palmer. Oh, actually it is numbered, just they did it on the back. All right, Jim's unique, 50 of 77. Jim Palmer, that's cool in there. Congrats. Orioles spot, it's going out to Pamela. Nice hit. So we now have 3 autos for the case. We got a chrome Michael Harris. Augustin Ramirez and Corey Seager parallels. Max Muncy parallel. Got a refractor here for Isaac Collins, Alec Burleson, dark gray, and Mr. Otani on the Ready in Action. We got Aaron Judge, Trey Turner there on the blue spackle. Edgar Guerrero, dark gray. Willie Adames Chrome. Got a little Andre Granillo on the blue spackle, and Wyatt Langford refractor to close out the box. All right, let's check for variations. Did not catch any through that box, so better chance here. Not every box has had one, but we did have one box have two. You never know. Do this enough, sometimes your eyes play tricks on you, but there's one, we got one. It is Jonah Tong. That's an image variation right there for rookie Jonah Tong for the Mets. You said there, Mets. Go, John. Three boxes to go. And so about a little over 2 hours from now, we'll run our other PYT of this product, number 2, already sold out, already all paid for. Thank you. And then on Monday, so yeah, it's going to be March Madness weekend, guys. You know that, right? 4 straight days of college basketball, 32 games. You know how it is. So that's why we save the Bowman's Best for Monday instead of trying to do it on Friday or Saturday. Options will end Sunday there for Bowman's Best. 2-case player break there. Only player break this weekend. I'll run on Saturday. On Monday. Box number 10. Looks like another vintage buyback right here. Rick Miller there for the Red Sox. Rick Miller from the 77 cent on the buyback. We got Kyle Bradish and William Contreras parallels. Lennon Sosa, that's going to be the black parallel. Also third black, perhaps. Print run of 50 in the case. Sasaki Chrome. Miguel Vargas and Matt Olson parallels. Enterprise Acuna. The dark blue there for Lindor on the Ready in Action insert. Cole Reagan's Chrome. And Ohtani there. Ohtani with a blue spackle. Merrill Kelly dark gray. Bryce Eldridge Chrome. Cole Reagan's dark gray. Matt Olson Chrome. Brenton Doyle and Zach McKinstry parallels. Nick Kurtz, Game Used Mem, Clubhouse Collection Relic for the A's. Jordan Walker Chrome. Manny Machado and George Springer parallels. Geraldo Perdomo. The blue spackle. Michael Harris refractor. Harrison Bader dark gray. Enterprise Langford. Bryce Harper blue spackle and Brooks Baldwin dark gray. Chase Nolander Chrome. And Spencer Strider on dark gray. On the blue spackle. We have Cole Young here. 16 of 99. Nice day for the Mariners. Cole Young green chrome rookie. Closing out the box. Get through the backs here. Hopefully find us another variation. All right, not that time. 2 boxes to go. So after these last 2 boxes, of course, we're going to do the recap, and then we'll take care of the randoms. There's nothing really important to random, so to speak, but at the same time, we're going to split things up evenly as possible when it comes to parallels and even the base, quad, and dual cards. But we'll do a random, 1 random for the quads, 1 random for the duals, and determine if the left or right, or which of the 4 squares we get the extra when it's not an even number. Always got to take care of that. You never know. I believe there's dual autographs in there. There's still a chance we get something. Or a crazy parallel of a dual card or something for the end. But at the moment, nothing too big there. Alright, this will be the penultimate box, number 11 here. Good luck, everybody. Dave Parker here, in black on the ready in action. I don't think that's anything interesting on the color there. Got another one of the Decal Edges. Decal Edge, Andrew Vaughn. Addison Barger on the refractor. James Wood on the blue spackle, and then one of these quad rookie dark grays. Gabriel Marino chrome, Matt Shaw dark gray. Juan Soto blue spackle, and Austin Hayes dark gray. Mike Yastrzemski chrome. Dylan Cease and Yandy Diaz parallels, raw power for Cagliano. The blue quad there. One of the rookie blue quads. I go through them all. We got Christian Javier with a chrome and Chase Burns. Chase Burns on the dark gray Enterprise for J-Rod. Ooh, looks like we have a black chrome rookie coming up. Okay. Record breaker, Tony De La Cruz. Blue spackle. Brandon Nimmo. Dark gray. So hoping that black's going to be the 10, but I think I can see there it's the 77 on the black chrome. Ramon Laureano with the chrome. Brian Rocio with the blue spackle. Brett Rooker chrome. And so this one right here is the Trey Savage. Not a bad one at all. 29 out of 77. A little off center there, a little heavy on the right. But Trey Savage, 29 out of 77. Nice hit. Blue Jays on the black chrome. There you go, Tim. Record breaker Riley Green. Blue spackle. Byron Buxton, dark gray. Clubhouse Collection relic here for Brooks Lee. Devers chrome. Robert Hassel and Cabrian Hayes parallels. And let's see if we can find a variation. Oh, sometimes we get 2 in a box, and sometimes we go a few boxes in a row without it. All right, last box coming up here. Look. All right, here we go. Final box. Good luck with it. Ready in action here for Gunner. Feel like there's a decal coming up here. Feel it. Yep, here it is. Cole Young. Cole Young on the decal edge rookie there. I said Mariners. Cole Young. I got a refractor here. Rookie refractor Carson Weisenhunt. Chandler Simpson on the blue spackle and a dark gray quad rookies there. Come on, ink. Love to see a big autograph here to close things out. We got Victor Scott with a chrome. Do have a buyback coming up here. Yon Moncada, dark gray. Right at the end of this pile here is going to be Jerry Royster. Jerry Royster there for the Braves with the vintage buyback. Jerry Royster. Edward Cabrera, blue spackle. Kerry Carpenter, dark gray. Jake Mangum, chrome. Ian Seymour and Christopher Sanchez parallels. Enterprise Buxton. Quad rookie here. Blue spackle parallel. And we have a green here. It's going to be JJ Bleday on the green color match chrome. Number 2 out of 99. Man, a little off center on that as well. But JJ Bleday, 2 of 99. Peyton Tolle. The dark gray and raw power Pete Alonso. Dual home run leaders for Raleigh and Schwarber. Ellie De La Cruz on the dark gray record breaker. Samuel Basallo, chrome rookie. Quad rookie there. Sandy Rafaela, the blue spackle, and Seiya Suzuki refractor. All right, last tiny little stack, and then we'll get to the recap here. We've got Jose Caballero and O'Neill Cruz on the dual blue spackle. Josh Naylor, dark gray. I guess I still do need to look through the backs before we get to the recap there, of course. Clubhouse Collection, game used mem for Salvador Perez, WPC champ Salvador Perez. Yuri Perez on the chrome. Ryan Mountcastle chrome. Brandon Lowe on the blue spackle, and Christian Yelich dark gray. All right, hopefully we can find us a nice variation here in the last box. Hopefully we can discover one in the back. It's been a couple boxes since we did. It would be nice. A little bonus to close things off. Come on. Every time at the end. Nope. All right. All right, let's get to a recap. Let's start things off here with the refractors. So this is just normal refractors. Looks like about two per box, something like that. Seiya Suzuki, Carson Weisenhunt, Addison Barger, Michael Harris, Corbin Carroll, Carlos Correa, Isaac Collins, Wyatt Langford, Luke Kershaw, Chase Meadrow, Hunter Goodman, Kenley Jansen, Robert Suarez, Hunter Green, Bobby Witt Jr., Jeff McNeil, Bradley Rodriguez, Lennon Sosa, Denzel Clark, Bubba Chandler, Dylan Dingler, Ryan Jeffers, and Cody Clemens. Next up, let's just go ahead and do the relics. Don't believe we had any numbered relics, unfortunately. And double check back, see if I don't think so. So Clubhouse Collection relics here for Salvador Perez, Brooks Lee, Nick Kurtz, Jose Altuve, Augustin Ramirez, Vlad Jr., Nathan Eovaldi, Jeremy Pena, Matt Olson, and Matt Shaw. All game used up. Numbered hits, starting off out of... Actually, before we do let's do numbered hits first. Numbered hits. Blue to 150, Jackson Jobe and Braxton Ashcraft. Green to 99, J.J. Bleday and Cole Young and Adolis Garcia. Black to 77, very nice, Trey Savage. Then we have out of 77 here, like I guess the Heritage parallels there, Jordan Beck and Cal Raleigh on the record breaker card. And orange chrome to 25, we have Luis Morales, rookie for the A's, and David Schneider for the Blue Jays. All right, short prints of sorts before we close off with the autographs here. Let's see, starting off with the vintage, I guess they're not sorted out, so give me one quick second here. All right, starting off with the vintage buybacks. Juan Beniquez for the Rangers. The only time I ever get to see these names. Dave Kingman for the Mets. World Series card here for the Reds. Ed Herman for the Stros, Rick Miller for the Red Sox, and Jerry Royster for the Braves. These are black parallels. I don't know if the print runs approximately 50 or what. I think that's what it generally is, so maybe it is here. Lennon Sosa for the White Sox, Bryce Terang for the Brewers, and Jeremy Pena for the Stros. Decal Edge parallels. We got 3 of these. Cole Young, very nice for the Mariners with the rookie parallel. Andrew Vaughn for the Brewers, and Brenton Doyle for the Rockies. Then we have various variations. Let's see, I believe we only have one nickname variation. That is Roman Anthony with Roman Empire here. We have a banner variation. It's so hard to read this. Okay, here we go. Let's do image variations. These are image variations. Jonah Tong for the Mets, Gunnar Henderson for the Orioles, and Nick Kurtz for the A's. We got a banner variation for Drake Baldwin there for the Braves. And then we got the All-Star variation for Francisco Lindor for the Mets. Lastly, we do need to take care of some randoms here. So let's see, how are we going to do this? It's easy for the duels. So this is essentially what we're going to do. There's a lot of different duels in the product, whether it's base cards or these parallels. So like if this was the same card, we would split them up as evenly as possible there. The chrome would go to the better one, or that would get beats for the winner, and the other spot would get the other. But essentially what this dice roll is for, is just to make sure in any cases where I need to determine one of the sides to get an extra card, that this dice roll determines who gets the better one. So if it's 1, 2, or 3, I would go to the left, 4, 5, or 6 to the right. It's going to be a 6, so the better card in any of those spots we need to have something would go to the right. I got to do the same thing for the quads. There are a lot of these quad cards. Rookies, got some parallels. I believe they're all rookies on these. So there's no easy way to do that with one die. So what I'm going to do is to find the spot that gets the best one, and then it would go to the right, and it would pretty much go clockwise. Like if this one wins the best one, there end up being 2 extras, then it would be this in this spot. Or this wins and 2 extras would be this in this spot, etc. So clockwise, we're going to do 2 different rolls. First one's going to determine top or bottom. So if it's 1, 2, 3, we'll start with the top. 4, 5, or 6. It'll be bottom. It is a 2. So now it's going to be one of the top ones. So now we're going to do the 1, 2, 3, or 4, 5, 6. Left or right here for the top. It is a 1. So that means this first spot here will get the extra anytime there is one extra or like just one parallel of the card. That would go to this top upper left spot, etc. And then we'd go around like we had 2, then they would both get it. All right, that's it for the randoms. That's it for the break. Thanks so much for joining us. Again, we expect to have these in the mail tomorrow. No promise there. Could end up being the next day, but we do expect to have them in the mail tomorrow. And we will, and yeah, every card gets sorted, every card gets shipped. So it may take a little extra time, but we have this break, and then we have another break here of the same product. Of course, PYT number 2 coming up at 4:15, I believe I have it scheduled. 4:15 Pacific, 7:15 Eastern. Tiny chance we end up being, slightly late on that. May even be slightly early. We'll see, but right around there. And of course, we will post the link in the Facebook group right when we go live, as we always do there. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys very much for joining. I am John signing off here. Did I not do the autographs? Oh my goodness. I can't believe I didn't do the autographs. Sorry. Doing that then at the end here. Well, I'm glad I didn't quite sign off. Thank you for letting me know. I don't know. Somehow put the cards on top of them at the end during the recap and didn't get to those. Here. There we go. I'm trying to move. Some things popped up. I'll put in the chat too. All right. Yes, of course we got autographs. We did only get 3, less than I would have hoped for. But we got Matt Shaw here. Matt Shaw for the Cubs. Jose Altuve, numbered out of 77 for the Stros. And Jim Palmer. It looks like it's not numbered, but hey, Jim chose to number it on the back, or whoever did that there. 50 out of 77. Jim Palmer there as well for the Orioles. So there's your autographs. Sorry about that. Thanks for reminding me in the chat. Yes, I just set those short prints down on top of them and forgot to do it. All right. That's it, guys. Thanks again for joining. John signing off.